Hey yo, what's up? I'm back at it again. You already know my name is $, and today I am finally telling my first dab story. I've hinted to this in the past. I've wanted to tell this for so long, but I really wanted to reach a way bigger milestone because I feel like this is one of my biggest stories that kind of really, I don't know, necessarily changed my life, but I've looked at weed a lot differently from this, like after learning from this experience, you know what I'm saying? So I have my homie here, Damaris. He finna be chilling with us and listening to the story low key. So yeah, make sure you guys sit back, get some popcorn, something to eat or some shit. And if you guys are below the age of 18, you guys gotta get going and skedaddle. I'm sorry, you guys can't get no popcorn, can't chill, you can't do nothing. You gotta get out of here, man. YouTube doesn't want you here. I'm sorry. Go watch some Wild Crash, Coco Melon. There's definitely some other shit you can watch besides me, man. Anyways, let's get into this. Oh, before we get into this, actually, everything here is CGI. This is all fake. This is art. All the smoke that comes out of these is created by my VFX team. Anyways, let's get into this story, man. So, my first time, I don't know why I did that shit. My first time taking a dab, bro. This shit was whack. So, I was supposed to be hanging out with the people I normally don't hang out. These were like the bad kids. These weren't the kids that just only smoked weed. These were the kids that did more than that, right? Mm-hmm. They were still the homies though, like they was always chill and I knew them from different certain classes and shit, and I kind of grew up with them. One of them beat my ass, broke my collarbone. One of them I've never seen again since then, same as the other one. Some of these people just never pop up again in my life, bro. It was really interesting, bro. But it was around this time that it is now. It was around snow, right? So I got texted by this group and they were like, yo, you want to come hang out with us? Because they've been asking me if I want to go hang out with them because I've known them for a while. I've just never really associated with them. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'm down. So they're like, we'll be there in like 10, 15 minutes. See, they had a car at the time and I didn't. We were around the same age. It's just they were doing a lot better in life than I was, you know. But so I was like, all right, bet. So I get all my shit ready. You guys know I'm very prepared. I get all my stuff. I get my charger. I get my cart. I get my battery. I make sure my battery is done, charged and everything, bro. You'll hear why this later, bro. So then they hit me up and they're like, all right, come on, bro. So I go outside and I hop in the car and I'm like just chilling there. We're talking like, what's up, bro? And the person driving, his name is the homie next to him, he's the one that broke my collarbone. We're going to call him Calix, I guess. We're going to call him Calix. It's a whack-ass name. And then the third guy, he never appeared again, but this guy was literally tweaking off something, bro. He was in the back. He was just, like, saying the most random shit. And Jeremy, is that what I called him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jeremy, he was like, bro, shut the fuck up, stop tweaking in my car before I kick you out this shit. And I was like, oh, damn. So at this point, I'm like, I want to smoke, bro. Like, I got to understand what the fuck type of hieroglyphics this man's speaking. So I go in my bag, and I look for my battery. And you know how I spent those 30 minutes extra before? I did not have my battery. So I was really upset. And I'm like, anyone else have a battery? No one had a battery.
How the fuck do you always forget your battery?
Bro, I always be forgetting something, bro. That's why I smoke disposables more, because I don't need to remember a battery. I just gotta remember to charge the disposable. Yeah. But, so fast forward like 10 or so minutes, we get to Jeremy's crib that we're staying at. His mom isn't home. As we pull up to this apartment complex thing, I swear to God on everything, bro. We see a tweaker outside. Someone was using ketamine, bro. Like,
what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure it was ketamine. Someone was saying, they were saying that, yeah, this is a really big ketamine area. A lot of people do it. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? This lady was over here, like, basically nodding out in her car, like, off ketamine. You know what ketamine does? You don't know. It makes you, like, crossfaded, basically. Uh-huh. She was fucked up, bro. And this was, like, keep in mind, this was back in high school. This was, like, sophomore, junior year. I can't remember if it was sophomore or junior. I think it was sophomore year, right? It was definitely sophomore year because I haven't moved houses yet. So yeah, this is fucking sophomore year and I'm over here seeing some lady tweaking out on fucking K, bro. I did not know what to expect. Now this should have like set my expectations for the rest of the night because this shit was crazy. So we walk upstairs and we get inside of it. We get inside the house. Mm-hmm. And there was more people inside. There's Donatello, We getting some crazy ass names today. Donatello, and then who was the other one? I think it was just Donatello, just chilling at the crib. This man was already loading up the dabs. This was my first time taking a dab. Now, keep in mind, I didn't really know how they worked. I just knew smoking weed and carts were the ways how you smoke. That's how you did it. I didn't know dabs really existed. I've heard of them. They were kind of like a myth at this point. They were literally like a myth.
I mean, like the dabs, like they're just like more known now. Like back then,
Oh
not
yeah,
really.
yeah, for sure. This was back when the dab was going around. You know what I'm talking about? like. Anyways, where was I at? Fuck.
10 minutes into it.
Oh yeah, so we're going upstairs, and Donatello was there already lighting up. He's already getting his shit started, bro. And they're smoking inside the apartment, and I was like, oh, okay. No parents here. I was a little innocent child, bro. This is when I just started smoking. This is literally 7 months after I just started smoking, bro. Swear. I tried dabs, and they sent me to Jupiter, and I never tried them again for like 4 more years, bro. It's whack. Anyways, so we get inside. He gets the dab ready. Someone else takes I think I take the first dab, actually. They put on some fire-ass music. I take the first dab. Bro, when I tell you, they loaded up a dab probably about like that fucking big. Like that big.
Hell no.
Like what? And they're like, yeah, make sure you finish it all. And keep in mind, we weren't using no fucking rig. I didn't have to just suck in. No, I had to use my coordination and they're like, hold it. Don't let go. Just keep breathing. Keep pulling. And I was like, okay. And I tried my damnedest. So they got a trash can underneath, and I just started coughing. The worst coughing fit I've ever had in my life. You know those coughing fits? You just feel like you fucking dying. That is literally what I felt. I started spitting into the garbage and shit, and I was like, fuck this. And thank God Jeremy had a fucking, I don't believe in that. Thank fuck that Jeremy had a couch in his crib, bro. He had a couch in his literal room, bro. So I went over there and I laid the fuck down, right? I laid down and I was just existing in reality, bro. Like everything was just shaping around me and moving slow. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out what the fuck was going on. I thought I was gonna fucking die in that moment. I started having like the feelings of God's gonna fucking kill me, God's gonna kill me, God's gonna kill me. I started thinking this in my head to the point where I started saying this out loud, and everyone's over here, bro, is he tweaking? And then I just shut the fuck up, right? So after some while, I figured out the courage to ask for fucking water, right? And I asked for water, and they bring me back this water glass. I take one sip, and I drop it onto the floor. And they're like, bro, no fucking way you just did that. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry, bro. I'm like high as fuck. I didn't say that, but like, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. Like, shit like that, right? So he comes back with another glass. He comes back with another glass of water. And I grabbed that bitch. I didn't even get a sip in. And I dropped it. And they're like, no more water for him, bro. Just leave him be, bro. They said, fuck his hydration. They said, fuck him. He making too much of a mess. So anyways, I'm laying on the couch and I'm tripping the fuck out. Like I literally feel like I'm tripping. Keep in mind, they were casually talking while I'm over here knocked the fuck out on this couch, and they're just talking about random shit. And I swear to God, I heard them talking about coke, and my mind went bizarre. You know how I am, bro. I'm paranoid as fuck. So I was like, coke, what do they mean by that? Crack? What? And then I was like, did they give me crack, coke? Holy shit! And I started like tweaking, and I was like, I need to go to the fucking bathroom, right? So I go into the bathroom, and I'm chilling in there for, I'd say about like 5 minutes. And I'm just trying to contemplate fucking reality. And I look up, I'm looking around, and I'm looking at everything, and I'm like, green cabinet. And I'm thinking that if I don't yell out these items of the color of these items, I'm gonna actually die, bro. Like I literally thought that I was gonna get smited right down then and there if I did not yell out green cabinet, pink toothbrush, mirror, yellow soap. Bro, I was tweaking. And this was not the perfect time for Jeremy's mom to get home. And I hear the door. I hear the door close. And they're like, I'm home, and I'm over here tweaking. Yellow cabinet, green cabinet, pink toothbrush. And she's like, who is in there? And they're like, oh, nothing, Mom. He's just being really weird right now. They didn't care that they smoked, obviously. It smelled like fucking straight dank throughout the whole house. And they're like, okay. And that was the last of the mom just bothering me, bro. So I got out that kitchen, and I'm pretty sure the mom left or something. And I got out the kitchen, and everyone was like, yo, let's make some, like, food or some shit. So they start cooking up some food, right? They start cooking up some mac and cheese, and I don't know what the fuck got into me. I don't even remember this part, right? Don't remember this part at all. I'm not a psychopath. I'm not a killer, right? But apparently, I grabbed a knife and started chasing one of them around with the knife, trying to kill them. They said this. All of them said this after I asked for the story, right? And I don't know what to say about that, bro. Weed does not make you kill people. Bro, I don't think they gave me weed.
No, bro.
I don't think they gave me weed.
There had to be something else up in that, bro. Because there's no way they would just, like, make you want to kill somebody. Like, when I took my first time,
they had to take the knife. They had to... What they said is they had to put me down. Not put me down, but they had to, like, grab me and hold me and take the knife away from me. And then I just randomly just calmed down again. And I was just vibing. Well, I wasn't vibing. I was still high as fuck. But I was starting to understand reality. I wasn't, like, drifting between contemplating reality. I was starting to understand reality. And they're like, yo, let's go smoke. And these motherfuckers rolled up, I think, like 4 blunts. And this was, like, honestly my first time really, like, in a blunt rotation, like, in a sesh. Because I basically started smoking just because I liked it. I never really smoked with people when I started. I would just be smoking by myself mainly all the time. My best friend didn't smoke. I didn't have any friends at the time that smoked. I was just the kid that kind of smoked, you know? Like, I didn't do anything with, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, so I was like, oh shit, rotation. I don't know if I should go, but I'm not going to sit inside by myself. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll just go with them. So, hold on. So we go outside, and these motherfuckers sets up the rotation. This rotation was so whack. Tell me why, bro. They pass me the blunt, and they tell me to not pass it next to the person next to me to my left. Not to the right. They tell me to pass it across from me. To the person who is staring at me. Like, y'all ever seen a rotation like that? Like, what type of rotation was that? And I'm telling you, bro, once I got that blunt, I was sent to Jupiter. Oh, shit, let me back up a little bit. Before we went outside, though, I was tweaking, and I was like, I need to go home, I need to go home, I need to go home. My parents are going to kill me. Keep in mind, my parents didn't give a fuck where I was. It was like 8. It was like 7 or 8. It wasn't even past any of those times, and I don't have to be back to like 12 or something. My parents are going to kill me. And they're like, no, you're tweaking. You literally can't go home right now. Like, we're not taking you home. And I was like, okay, I need to go home, right? So I just, like, I fell asleep. And then I woke up to them talking about the blunt. No. Speed ahead. Now we're at the blunt, right? So I'm smoking this blunt, and I just feel myself distantly just forgetting reality again, bro. Like, I was so high. I have never been this high again in my single life, bro. I'm saying from 800 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams to all of the milligram challenges I've tried, I have never been as high as this quarter dab that I took, bro. Quarter. Like a fucking quarter dab that I took, bro. Never in my life have I taken something that big. I was sent to Jupiter, bro. Honestly, there is no moral of the story, right? They kind of took me back home. We started whipping the hoe. I'm not gonna lie. They started whipping the hoe, and I was tweaking. I was like, bro, stop doing that. Like, we're gonna crash. And this man, he's whipping the hoe. He's drifting around the corners because there's snow on the ground, so you can just like casually do that. I do that shit. I was literally doing that earlier. Like, fuck. Like, but, bro, I was tweaking at the time, and then they dropped me off, and I didn't talk to no one, did nothing, didn't even eat food. I was craving food. I went straight to my bed, slumber, bro. Nothing. What else was I supposed to do, bro? Like, I could not contemplate reality at that time. So I went home, didn't even talk to my parents. They asked me what I did, and I said I had fun. And I went downstairs, and I went to bed. That's literally how my first dab went, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, craziest shit I've ever, like, experienced with weed ever so far. Like,
That shit's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit is whack as fuck. Trying to kill someone, bro. There's literally no moral to this besides, bro, just know your tolerance and know your limits. Like, don't try and, like, go above and beyond. Now, keep in mind, at this time, I've never done dabs. I was in the car researching dabs and what the proper dosage is. I don't know what these bitches look like, bro. I've never seen them before, so they kind of just took advantage of me and just sent me to Jupiter. But, man, I think without that experience, I wouldn't realize what greening out was, and I was kind of scared at weed at the time, and then I, like, started to just not care, and I started to just accept it as just something that was fine, and I stopped, like, I mean, I still got paranoid after it, but, like, I think the way how I looked at weed definitely changed after that night. I think anyone's way of how they look at anything would change after the night if they started tripping out like that. Like, was I not off shrooms or acid, bro? Like, I was tweaking. I don't know, man. Anyways, I hope you guys smoked along with me. I know I never hit my cart, like, at all during this video.
Hit it, like, one time.
So let's take a blinker
demonstrating.
This bitch just died. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna get going, y'all. I hope you guys have a fantastic one, man. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know your crazy story, bro. I will sit there and I will read and I'll respond to y'all. I love interacting with y'all. And please try and get this video to at least 20 likes, man. This has been a story I've been really wanting to share with y'all, but I wanted to wait till I had a lot more of an audience to share it because I feel like this story is crazy as fuck and it really needs a lot more recognition. You know. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic one. I love y'all. Make sure to keep inspiring above every single day. So if you inspire above, other people around you will want to aspire above, and you'll create a wave of just aspiring above, man, and just trying to be the best possible person you can be every single day if you live by that, man. I hope you guys have a fantastic one. I love y'all. Peace.